There's my boy, AR. Miguel AR. Okay. That's so fucking useless. I was going to talk about my boy Tommy J, you know, Jeffersonian values, and I was going to decry the fact that most people don't have them, and they know not what they do with their intolerance, you know. Guys, it doesn't matter that my boy Tommy J, he inherited a slave plantation. He just didn't know what to do with his slaves. He couldn't, you know, if he let them loose, he knew that the majority would just come back and say, well, can we just live here and work as we always have? And, you know, it was a problem. A problem he couldn't solve, you know. He'd already, you know, there'd been so much war and strife, you know. He had higher concerns, you know, than the absolute liberation of mankind. It just wasn't possible then. In a similar way, my gal, Ayn Rand, well, she was trying to liberate mankind in an absolute way. She's one of the greatest people of the 20th century. And one of the world's top survivalists, you know? Survival, it's a cakewalk, really, because the earth is flat, you know. No need to go into space, build spaceships, all that shit. You know, just expand outward like bacteria. The earth, you know, it could be like this, this metallic table, and here's this is Antarctica. Here's the North Pole, and in the North Pole, and there's the elevator to a new dimension. Anyway, but this is the work table that we're on, and I got the moon hanging down here, and you know, it's on this little rotation, and here's the sun. You know, it's just right. Go around until it wears out, or you know, the creator wants to try a new formulation. Yeah, I may switch around the polarities, do the pole shift thing. You know, take the big neodymium magnet and flip it over right here. Yeah. Oh boy. I don't know that I'll read these, but okay. Back to Ayn Rand. Let's get out of here. This isn't exactly nice. A nice thing to do. What's going on? So Ayn Rand came from a family of Jewish nobles, and you see, they fell upon hard times with the revolution of the Bolsheviks, and properties were stripped from them. They had been involved in serious innovations of a magical nature. Came to find out, that little girl, she, my favorite puppets, essentially. Yes, the Order of the Shining Serpent. We went back and placed her under mind control. Which is why you have all been trying to kill me. My activated charcoal brand is the finest ever. You know what? You want to know the type of wood it is? Well, it's a blend. You don't get to know. Anyway, pretty much useful for all kinds of poisoning. It's been found to be effective against the worst nano-treated wolfsbane varieties out there. Yeah, you know, I'm like Rasputin, you know. I'm gonna check up on him maybe next week, you know. I need a place to rest up though. So, you know, if you'd like to provide me with just a couch to sleep on or a garage, you know, I have a fuelless heater that I can, you know, just put in there, and you know, it's not doesn't suck power, guys. You know, my magnet motor I've worked out. It's a serpentine setup. You know, it's a Ride-Him magnet motor, and I gotta, you know, I mean, we're gonna put out a line of products here pretty soon, so I believe we'll take over. You know, it's like Reardon Metal. You know, I'm a sort of a John Galt kind of character. You know, she modeled John Galt in part off of me, and then her ideal of, you know, the right kind of man and all that, you know.